Back to Washington, where President Biden is responding to the Supreme Court's historic ruling, saying the battle isn't over. ABC's Mary Bruce joins us now with more on what the White House is promising to do, though, Mary, the steps the president can take are limited. Good morning to you.
They are, Janae. Good morning. Yeah, the president calling this decision a tragic error, saying it will put women's lives at risk. And he is vowing to do what he can here, announcing steps to defend women who may travel to other states to get an abortion and to try and ensure that the abortion pill is still readily available. Now, there are other possible steps he could take, some more drastic than others. He could declare a public health emergency or sue states at odds with FDA policy, or he could lease federal buildings to abortion providers or try and ease restrictions on importing those abortion pills. But the reality is that any steps the president takes are limited. He has acknowledged that. And of course, anything he does is likely to be challenged and could be locked up in lengthy court battles. And the president knows this. And this is why you are seeing Biden and Democrats already stressing the importance of the upcoming midterm elections. Because, of course, the only way to really change this is for Congress to act, to pass a law protecting the right to an abortion. Democrats don't have the support to do that now, but they are hoping that could change in November if Americans elect candidates who back and support abortion rights. And that is why the president put it so bluntly yesterday that Roe is on the ballot this fall. Eva.
It will no doubt be an issue that everyone is talking about for the election. Joining us now is ABC News contributor Kate Shaw, professor of constitutional law at Cardozo Law School. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. One of the things that a lot of people are talking about, you're seeing it all over social media, is this concurring opinion from Justice Thomas, which he said that the court should reconsider cases that made contraception legal, same-sex relations legal, and gay marriage legal. How much danger are those things in now that Roe has been overturned?
I think they're in a good deal of danger. So the majority opinion by Justice Sam Alito goes out of its way to say none of those precedents on contraception, on same-sex marriage, on sexual intimacy are at issue here because this case is about abortion and abortion is different. But if you read the reasoning of the Alito majority opinion, it says the way to figure out if a right is actually protected by the liberty guaranteed by the Constitution is to look at whether that right has been protected historically. What do history and tradition tell us? And in this case, Alito said the history tells us abortion hasn't been subject to protection, and for that reason, we should overturn Roe because it was wrong. Well, you take the same reasoning to things like access to contraception and same-sex marriage. History is not going to provide a lot of support for legal protections for those rights. Those are recent developments. And so the method seems to spell, I think, real danger for those previous cases the court has decided. And that's just the inference you can draw from the majority opinion. The Thomas concurrence you just mentioned is explicit. It says in no uncertain terms the court should overrule cases guaranteeing a right to access contraception, prohibiting bans on same-sex sexual intimacy, and guaranteeing a right to same-sex marriage. So I think all of that is now in play.
Well, and I think the big thing that a lot of people are trying to figure out is what does this ruling tell us? We have this conservative supermajority. What do we garner from all of this? It tells us how they may act in the future.
I think that they are emboldened and not interested in proceeding incrementally, right? Just think about this week. We saw the court fundamentally change the law of carrying concealed weapons in major American cities, and now we saw the court overturn a 50-year-old precedent. And this is just the first full term that the three newest appointees, all President Trump's appointees, have been sitting on the court. So it doesn't appear that they are interested in proceeding cautiously or incrementally, but maybe, we will see in the coming years further change, really fundamental change in kind of the face of American constitutional law. So I think that the court is in some ways just getting started.
Kate Shaw, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.